mention it is because of the knowledge that we do have. And perhaps maybe we are just taking additional or extra steps just to make sure that we do not have a situation where certain people's lives are at risk. But with the information that we do have, we can confirm that if we were to mention one of these names, the other would know. I can further elaborate, commissioners. Perhaps maybe I can just come closer to you and I'll be able to...
Perhaps, Ms. Mafisa, just explain this about the other knowing. Just explain the relevance of that.
Yes. So when you have a look at that particular paragraph, what General Mkhwanazi is doing is he's saying that he's going to report. He's going to report to these two individuals. And I think when you look at it from that particular context, that's the most important thing, that I wouldn't say it's a reporting to your principal, but essentially the relationship at the link is somewhat of, it would be like reporting to your principal, essentially. So if you...
Maybe let me ask it this way. What's the fear? If that other person does get to know, what's likely to happen? What's that person going to do once they get to know of the mention of the other person? I don't get it exactly.
Sure. All right, Commissioner. So unfortunately, we do know that this person is quite, I must just watch my own words now, but this person is quite dangerous. And so just the mentioning of this particular person's name could put Major General Senona in quite a tight spot, just in terms of his safety. I think perhaps also we're considering, it's Witness D, whose life was unfortunately taken. So we are just a little bit wary of mentioning this particular individual, exposing him in these proceedings. It truly is a security risk.
And if, for the purposes of General Senona's testimony, all he is doing is to read a WhatsApp text not crafted by him, but a WhatsApp text received from General Mkhwanazi, why should that threaten him? Why should that pose a risk to him?
It would definitely threaten him, Chairperson, because I'm sure the relevant people wouldn't have preferred for him to actually even disclose the screenshot. But because he wants to assist the Commission, he disclosed the screenshot. But just for purposes of his safety, we just thought that those two individuals together, they should not be mentioned. So it was to assist the Commission, but I don't think that we must put Major General Senona's life at risk.
We'll adjourn and we'll indicate when we are ready to come back.
Thank you, Chair.
General, my understanding is that an agreement reached between the parties in a discussion, of course, that took place before us, commissioners, is that you must please reread from the paragraph that says, I'm still going to that committee and I hope he doesn't. You see that?
Yes, Commissioner.
Yes. And then when you get to the names, you mention the first name. And you'll see how you refer to the other name. And maybe you say, and Mr. So-and-so, whatever. And then when you go on and come to the first name again, you mention it throughout. And your attorney came to you and said, you understand and you are fine with that.
I do understand, Commissioner. That is correct. He did come and tell.
Thank you very much, General. So please start rereading and read from this paragraph. I am still going to that committee.
Thank you, Commissioners. I am still going to that committee, and I hope he doesn't mind me exposing him to both Sibia and Mr. Sorenso. Maybe I'd rather say Mr. Y.
Whatever you choose, General.
I like Sorenso.
It's fine, it's fine.
Sorry, Chair. I'm confused now because when the General first started reading, I think, can you start from the beginning of the text? Because I think now we've missed a paragraph.
Right
That's
from
critical.
the beginning. It's
Yes.
fine. I guess I was avoiding that because it would be...
That's how it starts. You made arrangements that start from there and go all the way to the end.
Thank you, Commissioners. Hi, General. I trust that you are well. You made arrangements that I meet this guy, Kate, because he is your friend and brother, and he needed my help to speak to General Kua to place orders on his contract. He volunteered an information about a house, address in Sandton, where Sibia collects money using the state vehicle, and that he paid 2 million towards Sibia's purchase of his plot. He also told me about Sibia's townhouse. The fact that he's the one who introduced our meeting at the ad hoc committee and lied under oath, he invited me to make public the information that he gave me, which will put his life at risk. I'm still going to that committee, and I hope he doesn't mind me exposing him to both Sibia and Mr. Sorenso. I hope you won't blame me for risking his life because I have to tell the truth about our meeting. If he thinks he can fool the committee, it's okay, but I will not say much, but to simply play a recording of our meeting verbatim because I have the record. What is worse is that after you told me about the discussion between you and him regarding Nengi, I asked you about your relationship with him. I still don't know how the two of you met to discuss about Nangi care. Besides voice recordings, cellular phones and triangulation and my vehicle tracker, including access footage, will confirm the date and time of our meeting, and for his own sake, I hope that those timelines are in line with what he said before the committee in relation to his arrest. This man says he met you 7 years ago, which is contradicting what you told me that you grew up together. I guess this will become clear as the investigation continues. That concludes the messages, Commissioners.
Thank you. Ms. Hassim, because we've been going on this way and that on this, I must apologize to you. I thought the bit about the payment of the 2 million and so on, I thought it was still to come. So
Okay.
apologies
No
for
problem,
my confusion in that regard. Yes, yes, Ms. Hassim.
So, thank you.
Ms. Hassim, will we get the correct
Yes, I've requested
transcript
that.
of that?
And Mr. Beloy.
Okay, thank you.
No relation to Commissioner Beloy, that we know of, has undertaken to provide that to the Commission.